1, 2, 3, 4.
I think it's interesting how biological and inherent music is to all human beings. You look at any culture, any country across the world, and everyone has music. I mean, we essentially have music inside because our heartbeat is something that we hear all the time. And so I think it's just incredible how no matter where you're from, what your background is, how old you are, you can understand music even if it's not in the same language. And that's something I've always been very aware of, especially growing up with both American music and Indian music. So that's something I've always felt. It's felt very biological to me.
I think music is a really good combination of things that I really like about life. So there's like the academic element of it that's very like controlled and specific, and then there's the creative element of it that allows you to go beyond like the academic element of it, and like really make it your own and make something that's unique to yourself. And I think that the combination of those two kind of sides of music is what draws me to it, and it is just like very fulfilling to have that kind of outlet that satisfies like both halves of your brain for me, and that's what draws me to music and what makes me want to do this like every day.
You always have a connection to someone somewhere. Wherever you go, you're going to be making a different piece of art. So that's what music means to me, making something unique and beautiful with a different group of people every time. I've always enjoyed being in an all-female group. I've been in all-female groups before in choirs, and there's always like that silvery harmony, and like that's like the best way I can describe it, just like silvery. And the idea of being able to sing like the same note is really cool. I've always been so focused on myself despite being in these giant choirs. Like, it shouldn't be about myself, it should be about the group. But now that I'm in like a close, tight-knit group, my voice is different. I have to do things differently. I have to rely on my teammates. I hope that makes me less egotistical about my voice as an instrument for my identity, and I make it more of an instrument of like community and making people happy and doing this because I love it and not because I want to prove myself.
I think that prior I never really thought about how much each individual voice is so necessary in its own specific way, and how the specific little things that you might choose to do can influence the whole group so much. And it made me a little bit more aware of myself musically, because any specific tiny thing that you do with your voice can change the entire group sound. And I think that because of the way that this group has taught me that, I have just learned how to not only be more aware of myself, but also be more aware of others, and yeah.
I feel like I've just like grown, and I'm just so glad that I have like a group of women behind me to support me, and I feel like it's such a valuable thing to have in my life, and it feels like it's definitely changed my life for the better. Like, and we've got to do so many amazing gigs, and like it's just like I can't even imagine like without like not being in pitch.